Hi, my name is Leslie Newman, and I'm the CEO of Children and Families First. We are delighted to be partnering with Shoprite so that we can help residents of the East Side and Southbridge to have access to healthy foods and good living. We are all working together in this community to assure that the students who go to the East Side community schools grow up healthy and are successful in school and in life.
I'm Bernard Kenny. I'd like to welcome you to Shoprite. At Kenny Family Shoprite, our promise to you, our guests, are to offer you a world-class supermarket dedicated to surpassing your expectations and upholding the highest standard of excellence to ensure the finest quality, variety, and freshness of product while maintaining competitive prices and strive for 100% satisfaction on every shopping trip. In short, we promise to operate a safe, sanitary facility to provide you with superior customer service and to support your community where we live and work. Here at the Kenny Family Shoprite, we have added many extra free services for you, our guests, to make your shopping experience an enjoyable and beneficial experience. So please stay tuned for the next half hour, and I look forward to seeing you in our store.
Hi, welcome to Christiana Cross's Shoprite. Tim Qualls, along with a special guest today on today's show. It's Natalie. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Good. I want to talk about today's show. We're going to feature on health. We talk about Shoprite, and everybody's familiar with Shoprite, what a great grocery store and everything else. But before we get started with the health end of it, because the pharmacy's right here, you know, when you talk about health, I want everybody to know that all the Shoprites have pharmacies. I mean,
we do. We're in the right place, the pharmacy.
Yeah, and when you're talking about it, you got a couple of drive-throughs. You got drive-through here. You got a drive-through up on Route 40 as well. You can hit either one of those. But anything and everything pharmacy-wise is here. But when you're talking about health, you don't need this if you're eating right and doing that. You know, that's the key.
Let food be thy medicine.
and you guys do it very well. I mean, because you educate all the people in the stores. I mean, and that's what you pretty much that's your job, is being sure that everybody understands what people need for the proper nutrition, all that.
That's right. At Shoprite, we feel it's so important. I mean, you know, food, like I said, they offer so many important nutrients, vitamins, and minerals. And, you know, choosing, and sometimes it can be hard choosing the right foods, and we know that that's difficult. So at Shoprite, you know, we have a lot of resources for our customers. We have registered dietitians in our stores. We have pharmacists in our stores. We have a whole host of information on our website and different tools and resources that we offer to our customers to just try to make that process a little bit easier. Not only finding the right foods to make healthy meals, but then also what do you do once you have the food? So offering them healthy recipe ideas, meal plans, and a lot of other information. And again, of course, the most important thing is making it individual for them so that it meets their own personal wellness needs.
Yeah, and when you're talking about that, because we're gonna go through it today and kind of show you, you know, and you brought somebody else down here with you today, Natalie, Melanie, and she's going to help us and assist us and kind of talking about the different things, what's right to eat, what's not right to eat. You know, I was really surprised that we had a chance to talk beforehand on just, you know, the dairy side of it. I mean, it blows my mind when you start looking at that.
No, it's true. And, you know, we take you through every single department of the store and just educate you a little bit about how to choose the right items from every department. We all know the labels can be overwhelming. Marketing claims can make things a little confusing. But by taking you through each department and just explaining to you how to choose the right items in each area, you know, try to make that a little bit easier.
And plus saving money. That's what I want to talk about, because I love Shoprite when it comes to saving money. First, you got to get your Shoprite card. You got to have one of those when you come in. But then Shoprite, I don't care what product you're looking at, Shoprite has a product brand that's as good, and my brother-in-law claims better than some of it. I mean,
we like to think it's better. You know, the one thing we always say about private label products is it's the same great quality but a better value. It's a better price. And, you know, we really do benchmark ourselves against those national brand products to bring you a product that just delivers the same quality, just at a better price.
Yeah, because he swore that, you know, he tried to convince his wife, and she was saying no, so he kind of switched it up on her. She didn't know. She thought this is really, you know, good. You know, I'm glad you went. And she didn't realize she was eating Shoprite brand. So.
Right. No, that's great. Oh, it is a great price, and like you said, you know, our Price Plus card offers our customers at a great value, additional savings. Every week we have great items on sale in our circular, healthy items that help you choose. And again, they're always at a greater price. So
Yeah, and then
the Price Plus card is important.
Very important. And you also got to talk about your website. I mean, because I've talked about it before. Shoprite, you can go online and do shopping through the Shoprite site as well. But so many specials, so much information. You guys have information there for proper diets. That's all there.
Right. So, by signing into ShopRite and actually registering at our website, not only can you view our weekly circular online to see what we have on sale, you can also sign up to download coupons directly to your Price Plus card. So you don't have to clip. There's no bringing anything to the store. It's loaded right onto your Price Plus card. You buy the items, you scan out, and we give you the discount. So definitely visit ShopRite.com's website, not only to look for great savings, but like you said, the health and wellness information on the Live Right section of our circular. Every month there's new information up there, again, all geared toward helping our customers eat healthier.
Well, you just told me something. Many times that I've been on there, I didn't realize I can download. I'm clipping coupons. I don't have to clip coupons. I can download it right off the site.
Right. That's the benefit of going on ShopRite.com and having the Price Plus card.
Yeah, and so it's all there for you. And remember, you can shop at home, and delivery service is available in certain areas. It just depends on where you're at and everything. Just go on the line, and they'll explain it all to you. It's real. And my wife did it. I mean, it was so easy. It blew my. She loved it.
Our ShopRite from Home service is so great. It's so convenient. Not only do you have all of the items that you find in the store, but they're the exact same price. So when something's on sale in the store, you get the same benefit online. It's just the ease of not having to do it yourself.
Yeah, so we're going to take around and talk about some nutritional things to eat and everything. Melanie's down at the other end. She's going to get it started for us, and I'll come back, and Natalie and I'll do some more talking. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We're excited. While it's generally healthier and less expensive to buy groceries at ShopRite, there are a lot of choices. And sometimes it can feel very difficult to weed through all the different labels and claims when trying to make a more nutritious choice. At ShopRite, we can help. Hi, I'm Natalie Menza, a registered dietitian with ShopRite. And today, we're going to take a tour through our store to explore the aisles and learn how, with just a few simple changes, you can start planning simple, delicious, and healthy meals your whole family will love, while still saving you money. Come on, let's get started.
I want to get over here before this young lady leaves. This is Melanie Dwornik. I want to get here and get that. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Yeah, because it's important to people, because we're talking about health in today's show and everything, and it's important to people understand how much health is in the dairy end of it.
That's right. The dairy aisle is a really great source of what we call combination foods, foods that help you feel fuller longer because they have protein, carbohydrate, and fat in them.
And one of your favorite areas is we're standing here, yogurt. Yeah.
Yogurt is definitely one of my favorite snacks. Breakfast, lunch. It's really versatile.
Yeah, because I was talking to my brother-in-law here not too long ago, and he was talking about, he never, because I'm not a yogurt eater, I've never eaten yogurt, and he was telling me, you got to try it because it's not bad. It's not because everybody yogurt, but find the flavor that you like, because there's so many different flavors.
That's right. There are the normal variety of yogurts, which, are very traditional, but now there's something new called Greek yogurt, which is actually much thicker than regular yogurt, and oftentimes it has no fat in it, but it's still very creamy. Like, you would think it does have a lot of fat because it's very rich.
Yeah, so there's all kinds of different yogurts and everything else. I mean, how do you know? I guess any yogurt's good yogurt? I mean,
Well, when you're looking, within the dairy aisle, you really want to make sure you're choosing foods that have low fat and low sugar. So a good way to tell if a yogurt has low sugar is by taking, like a plain yogurt and flipping it over and looking at the sugars and the carbohydrates here. There's 8 grams, right? And if we take one that has fruit in it or sugar or added flavoring, here, total carbohydrates are 22 with 20 grams of sugar.
So that takes it up quite a bit.
So here, milk, because it's dairy, has natural milk sugar in it, so it's going to have some sugar. But here, if you subtract the 20 grams subtract the 8 grams from the 20 grams, you can see there that there's 12 grams of added sugar to this fruited yogurt.
Yeah, so it's better to get that.
It's really better to always get your plain yogurt, whether it's Greek or traditional, and add your own flavorings, whether it's fruit or a little bit of even, honey to it.
And a lot of people are always concerned, with price, because I see all these different save, and that's what you're going to find when you come to ShopRite. I don't care if you're looking at yogurt sections, whatever section. The best way to do it is you guys got the flyers that come out on regular.
That's right. Each week you really have to check the circular because there are a variety of really great yogurts and other products within the dairy department, and they're constantly going on sale.
Yeah, when you're talking about dairy departments now, because this is the yogurt you like, but I want to come over here because this is kind of my area, and this is just a small selection of the cheeses. Because I did a whole half-hour show one time at ShopRite just on cheese. I don't care what kind of cheese you're looking for, from the exotic to all the way out. It's there.
Yeah, we have a variety of cheeses. There are milder cheeses. There are cheeses that have a lot more flavor in them and they're more intense. So one of my favorite things to do when cooking is using a little bit of blue or feta cheese, even though it can have more calories in it. It's very strong, so you don't need as much. You don't need a whole ounce or two to accomplish what you want when it comes to flavor in the meal. So,
because when you're talking about health, because I want people to understand, calories are important to count your calories and everything else. Just because it's got calories in it doesn't mean you can't eat it, because just count your calories.
All foods fit. It's about moderation, and it's not nutrition until you eat it, so you need to be able to compromise and kind of have that balance within your diet.
Now, I've been in arguments with people on milk. I want to just, if we can, because I got you here, I'm going to utilize you, because, some people, I like whole milk. I always like whole milk, and I don't know why I shouldn't drink whole milk. Some people say, no, you need to go to, what is the difference? What milk should we drink?
Really, if you're over the age of 2, you don't really need to be drinking whole milk. There's a lot of milk fat in there and saturated fat in there, which raises your cholesterol. So over the age of 2, you should be having a low fat or fat-free milk, especially if you're drinking a glass of milk and using it in your cereal each day.
I use gallons. I don't use
glasses. So then definitely a lower fat version I would recommend for you.
Some people tell me drink more milk so I can put more weight on. So I have that problem. But milk, so it is, it's basically a fat then.
It's a great source of protein. Milk has whey protein, which is desired by athletes. It's a great source of protein, but unless it's low fat or fat free, you're also getting a lot of fat in the mix there too. So there's also carbohydrates in there. Like I said, this aisle has all 3 in the mix, which is good, but you really have to be careful about the fat. It's easy to rack up the calories that way.
Yeah, and that's the important part. So keep an eye on the fat and the sugar content in your yogurt. Even though I'm gonna go more for the first time I tried a yogurt, I think I go more for the sweet yogurt. But it's important, I guess, to count, and everything's labeled. That's the nice thing about it.
Everything is labeled, and the other nice thing about the dairy department is that all of these foods are rich in calcium and vitamin D, and those are things that we need for strong bones as we age. And as when you're in your teens, that's your one chance to build all of your bone, and if you don't do it then, you're really going to have a harder time keeping up later in life. So dairy is really important to incorporate it, as long as it's a low fat and a lower sugar version.
Because I'm amazed that when you talk about dairy products, because you go all the way down through here, you got to get dairy products, you got to get into their butter, your things like that. Let's talk butter real quick. I'm going to hit you because you're an expert on all this. I'm going to grab you while I can. Different types of butters. What should I look for there?
So there, it really depends on your personal medical history, what you have going on, and what your goals are, because butter is a fat. That's what it is. It's a fat, and there's a variety of spreads and substitutes that you can use, but it does depend on your goal, whether you have heart disease or if you're just trying to kind of you have maybe your past medical history isn't as extensive and you just want a healthier diet. We can kind of talk about the options that are available, but it'd be difficult for me to say everyone can eat butter or everyone should have a sugar substitute, because each person's diet and goals are different there.
So you should work with a nutritionist.
You should be working with your registered dietitian to be sure that you have a plan that's customized for you, and also your budget.
I guess your doctor can help you with that information as well, or guide you to somebody that can help you with that. So definitely get, because the world is thinking health, especially here in the USA today. We think health, health, health today, and it's very important what we're putting in our mouths is the big. You can do all the workout you want and everything else, but if you're not eating right, you're not getting the proper nutrition.
What you eat.
Yeah, you are what you eat. You got nice skin too. So you both of you. I'm going to start eating whatever they're eating. I'm telling you. Thank you so much, Melanie.
Thank you very much.
The produce department is overflowing with healthy and immune-boosting fruits and vegetables, two food groups that when it comes to eating, more matters. A diet that's filled with fruits and vegetables is more than just delicious. It's also been associated with the prevention of a number of chronic diseases, such as heart disease and even certain types of cancer. Fruits and vegetables contain important vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that are essential for good health. Adding fruits and vegetables to your meals and snacks every day is one easy and delicious direction in the steps to a healthier you. There are so many great options to choose from in the produce department that finding items that you and your family will love is easy. Fruits and vegetables come in a wide variety of colors, such as red, yellow, green, orange, purple, and even white. And each color group is so important because they all contain a different set of essential nutrients. So be sure to choose a variety of produce items from every single color group to get the best mix of nutrients. Plus, it makes meals interesting and colorful when you try new choices each week. A good rule of thumb is to add a fruit or a vegetable at every single meal and snack. That sounds hard, right? It's actually not. Adding fruits and vegetables to your meals and snacks is not only easy, it's delicious. Try adding fresh berries or bananas to morning whole grain cereal. Or try grabbing something like an apple, a peach, or even a plum on your way out the door as a snack. At lunchtime, enjoy a leafy green salad with a lot of colorful variety of fresh vegetables. Or at dinner time, you can even serve your meal over vegetables like broccoli, asparagus, and even carrots. Or build your entire meal around produce and make a vegetable stir fry. Then add in a lean source of protein and serve over whole grain brown rice. For dessert, try fresh fruit. It's delicious and it's so easy. Another great tip, remember to buy produce in season. For the best value, check out Shoprite Circular every single week to find out what produce items are in season and on sale. It can help you plan out your meals and snacks for the entire week.
When it comes to eating, because I'm looking at it, and you hear people say, you got to eat this, got to eat that. As a nutritionist, and that's what you are, I mean, what is the proper things to eat when it comes to vegetable, fruits? I mean, there's so many different varieties to choose from. How do you know?
The produce department is my favorite department in the store because you can't make any wrong decisions in produce. One of the things that I always educate people about in produce is choose a variety of colors. You have orange, you have red, you have yellow, you have green. And each different produce has different vitamins and minerals, different essential nutrients that you need that's part of a healthy diet. So by choosing different color groups, you're getting all different nutrition. And it's all.
Does the color tell you what kind of that you're getting a different nutrition, or could you I look at the peppers there, and I got orange, I got red, I got green, yellow. I mean, is each one of those different types of nutrition?
They are, and they're all really important, all essential nutrients that you need every day. So it's a good idea to pick a variety of them so that you every day get a little bit of what you need from each one that contributes something different.
Yeah, and I'm looking at Shoprite because Shoprite's always smart when we're talking about variety and everything. Look here, you just come in and you get all four of them in just one.
Makes it so easy. It makes it so easy.
Yeah, but that's what it's all about. Getting the right things and everything. Now coming down, because produce, if you look, I mean, produce goes on forever and ever, Liz. When you're talking about it, then you turn around and you add fruits into it too. Now tell me the difference. What's fruits going to give me versus what the vegetable? Different protein.
Well, it's the same. So there's different fruits that have different color groups. So you have apples that even in the apple category, like peppers, you have green apples and red red apples and, yellow apples, and they all, again, contribute different but important essential nutrients. So what I always tell people is choose different colors and try to add a fruit or a vegetable at every single meal and a snack. And that's a really easy and good way to make sure that you're getting what you need in terms of how many fruits and vegetables you should be having in a day by choosing one at every meal and snack.
Yeah, now, another thing that Shoprite does, and I know it's very big for them, is the local produce. They really like shopping with the local produce, seasonal shopping, and that's where you guys send out circulars all the time. I mean, and just checking those out, the seasonal produce things.
Yeah, when you look at our circular every week, we have great sales on really good items. And most of the time, as to your point, there's seasonal items like berries in the summer or apples in October. And those are the times that not only are they a good price, but they're at their peak of nutritional value. So it's a great time to buy those items.
Yeah, and then you're talking about it because I love, the selection of tomatoes. Now, they're all red. Well, you got, I guess they're all red. I've never seen any other kind. But you got different sizes, do they give you different nutritions? The size?
For the most part, all the red tomatoes are the same nutrition. There are other colors in tomatoes, but they're not very common in this area. So red tomatoes are the most common, and they're all provide a lot of good nutrition, lycopene being one of the most important.
Yeah, and when you're talking about it, because I love my broccoli and the selection of broccoli, because I hear some people say, kids fighting different diseases and stuff and getting the right nutritions, as you say. A lot of people say, eating the green broccoli is a good, helps resist cancer. I mean, I hear that a lot.
That's true, and that really actually goes for all different fruits and vegetables. So they have important things called phytonutrients and different flavonoids and the things that actually give them their color that are what we call antioxidants. And those antioxidants help prevent against a lot of chronic diseases. So certain types of cancer, heart disease, help with diabetes prevention and being overweight. So yes, especially the leafy greens, like you said, with broccoli and spinach and kale.
Yeah, because I'm looking at you and I'm looking at you and I'm thinking this girl's got some of the nicest looking skin. But that comes from eating right. I mean,
it comes from eating right.
So I guess is there? I guess there's ways, because ShopRite's very educational. I mean, you guys have a website out there that people can go and get educated on the things that we're talking about and more detail than what we're able to talk about.
We do, and every single month we post new information on our website, that it will pertain to an important topic that our customers care about. So to your point, in July we're going to be having information about how to eat for healthy skin. So, plate for healthy skin.
Yeah, and when you're talking about that, because I was looking at some of the different things, because you actually give, when I come to ShopRite, what I like is if you don't know how to cook, you don't have to worry about it, because the recipes, you guys are constantly giving recipes, and you give recipes on how to use the different, the vegetables and different things. Have stir fry is one of the big things.
We do. Not only do we put a lot of recipes on our website, but we also have recipe racks around our store in the different departments. So when you're shopping produce, we have produce recipes. When you're shopping meat, we have meat recipes, and we have a series of those that we call our Live Right with ShopRite recipe series, which are not only delicious, but they're also healthy for you.
Yeah, now I noticed one of the things that I talk about with people all the time, because kids, you mention vegetables, they hate vegetables, and they don't even know because they haven't ever tasted them. It's just the thought of vegetable, but yet they love fruit. Is fruit's going to give you some of that same nutrition that the vegetable is, or do you need to mix that up some?
Oh, absolutely. Fruits are loaded with essential nutrients as well. But what I always say for kids is a little dip or a little dressing added to vegetables can make all the world of difference with getting them to eat it. And, it does really help to get it in. So just a little tip, add a little flavor.
Because ShopRite, I've got to tell people, because I want to remind people, we got, the ShopRite that we're at right now is down on the waterfront, and everybody knows where that's at. We've got one up on Route 40 right there, 273 split. And, of course, we got one as you're coming up on Stanton there. So we got ShopRites all over town, and each one of them are kind of laid out the same way and everything. When you come in, and this is, the Kenny family's very, they're very, they want their things looking right. And you come in, the first thing you notice in all the ShopRite is this produce section, and it's always stocked up. I don't know how they manage to do it. I tell Bernie they got little elves that run around and replay, because as quick as you buy it, you're always stocked up. That's what you're going to find at all the ShopRites.
And like I say, produce is my very favorite department, because no matter what you choose, you can't go wrong when it comes to your health. So I love that it's the first thing that hits you in the door when you come in.
Yeah, and when it comes to health, it goes down through there. I mean, there's so many. We could talk about it, vegetables and everything else. One of my favorite, now this is probably not good for you, is a potato. Let's talk about that.
Of course, potatoes are good for you. Where do you think you get all your potassium from? You have white potatoes, you have sweet potatoes, you have baking potatoes and red potatoes.
So I don't have to eat bananas if I eat potatoes.
They both give you a lot of potassium. You're absolutely right, but they're both important because bananas have other important nutrients that potatoes don't have. So,
and that's what people don't understand. Each, like you said, each one of these some of them give you the same thing, a little bit different on some other things. So eat as much of it as you can. I guess be the answer.
And the variety, that's important. Pick different ones so you have the variety and get all of the essential nutrients. That's key.
I bet you fix some of the best salads here.
I make a good salad.
Because there's so many different things that you can add to salads as you come in. And the nice thing when you come into the ShopRite, once again, if you're like me and you don't have time to prepare all that, you guys do so much preparing on your own within the ShopRite. So if you're looking for salads, it's always got fresh salads to pick from that's already pre-made. So there's just so much here.
Yep, and you have to think outside the box. When it comes to salads or any dish, you want lots of color. So different fruits and vegetables and lots of color, even in a salad.
You want it to be pretty too, right?
You want it to be pretty, of course.
Yeah, and that's what you got. I mean, it's just down through here as far as you can see. I'm looking at Canada because this is the season. You got to be excited because this is the season that everything's coming in local right here.
It is. It's a great time, like I said, and shopping our circular is a great way to see not only what's on sale, but what's local. And again, when it's on sale and it's in season, it's sure to have you even more nutrition than it already did.
Natalie, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Well, that's it. It doesn't get any easier than that, learning how to shop and shop healthy and the best way to do it. Yeah,
I hope it was educational. I hope you learned something, and we're excited to see you come back and ShopRite and use all the tips and resources we gave you today.
Yeah, Melanie, you've been doing it too, and nutrition-wise. I mean, because I talked to both of you at the beginning of this. I look at you, and gorgeous skin. I mean, but that's all coming to eating right.
That's right, and all foods fit. So again, the tips we showed you today should put you well on your way to having a healthy diet.
Yeah, and when it comes to healthy diets, you can find anything and everything you need here at ShopRite. If you need any information whatsoever, don't hesitate, because you got people throughout the stores, and they're all educated. It's very important.
Not only do we have ShopRite has registered dietitians, and like I said, we have our pharmacists, which offer great information and value. You can also always reach anyone just by visiting shoprite.com and clicking on our Ask the Dietitian feature.
Yeah, it's all there for you, and you're going to see a lot of this on there as well. So these girls do a fantastic job. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so definitely check it out. This is a good, healthy way to live. I mean, you've changed my mind on a lot of things. Butter, I still kind of, I'm going to have to weigh that in a little bit. But, just look at the label. That's the best thing to tell people. If you really wanted to look at it, be sure to know what you're consuming.
And like Melanie said, all foods fit in moderation. So
Well, portion control is important too.
Well, that's what I tell people.
Moderation.
Yeah. But I tell people, because they sit down and food is good. You love it and you want to eat more and more. But if you do it in the right portions, you're not going to put on those pounds.
Right. It's all about eating smart and making the right decisions.
Well, both of you guys eat smart. You look good and everything else. It's time for us to wrap it up. Remember, you got 4 ShopRites here in Newcastle County area to shop at. Until next time, for both the girls here, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you. Bye-bye.
This has been fun and hopefully educational. Here are a few money-saving tips to remember. Create meals around sale items. ShopRite offers great specials every week, so pick up our circular or check it out online to find great deals on your favorite healthy foods. Try ShopRite private label brand items. They offer the same great quality, but at a much better value. And use coupons wisely. Check out our website for coupon offers and be sure to sign up to receive ShopRite's weekly emails and promotions. Eat dinner at home. It saves you money, plus it promotes healthy family ties. Make a shopping list. Always go food shopping with a plan. It helps keep you on track. And when you cook meals, plan for leftovers. It not only saves you time, but it also saves you money.